Something's wrong with these dice, because I've never rolled a 3 or 5 so far. Can you be that unlucky? I'm not sure if you can, actually. Hey everyone, this is Attackos, and today I got another roll and write for you. Today I will play Lingo Land by the Dark Imp. They have a series of roll and writes that all look pretty interesting. I've downloaded not all of them, but quite a few of them in the last Black Friday sale on P&P Arcade. And Lingo Land is something that I definitely wanted to play because I love word games, some of you might know. And so this was a no-brainer for me to try it out, right? There is not a whole lot to say here, actually. What we need is 2 dice. Put them in here. Also, another thing that we need is a pen. And that is pretty much all we need to play the game. So, of course, you will only use 1/2, right? I also cut this up here. And usually you would have like one large sheet with 4 of these things here. So you can just play it several times in a row. Or you can just cut them all out and give them to other players, because you can play this with other players. I would just play it alone by myself just to show you how the game works. Of course, you could just hunt your own score, right? Try to beat your own score, but I think it's more fun with other people. I haven't tried that yet. Maybe I will do so in the future. Okay, so how this game works is actually pretty simple. There is an unlimited number of rounds, but if you cannot or don't want to put a letter any place with your dice, then you need to cross off one of these passes boxes here, right? That's a pass, and after 3 passes, the game is over. That is already it. I think in a multiplayer game it is similar. But the passes only apply to you as far as I know, so the other players keep playing, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so that is already set up, so to speak. So first round, we have a 2 and a 4. And what we do now is, we choose one die for the letter. So for example, if I chose the 2, then I would have access to these letters. These letters are infinite, so I don't have to cross them off. I can use them every time I roll a 2, right? So I would have F, U, T, N, and Y. And with the other die, in this case then the 4, I would choose a line. For example, this would be the 4 here. And then I can choose a letter from the box 2 and put it anywhere on line 4. At the end of the game, after 3 passes have been crossed off here, these 3 boxes, then I look at how many real words do I have. These words need to exist, they need to be real, and for each letter in that word I receive a point. And then I count not a point, but actually as many points as you can see here, right? And then you just count together all your points, and that's it. But before we start, we need to do a category, and it would make the most sense, right, to take maybe the category board games, I suppose, right? I mean, that would make the most sense given the content of this channel. We could also make it a little bit broader and easier to say gaming. Let's do board gaming. It's gonna be a little bit tough, but let's see. If I can only get one word down here, I'm fine with it. I mean, I pretty much just want to show the game to you, right? Because we can put in words for every category. For any category, it doesn't matter. But we get, as you can see here, a +2 point bonus per topical word, right? So, all right. So we have a 2 and a 4. We should start with something easy first. So maybe we should try the word dice. Right, because I see here, if I take the 4 for the box, then I see here is C. And for line 2, that's fine. So I would put a C here, because if I actually manage to put in dice here, maybe I could add a Y, and then we would have dice C, right? That would also be possible, and I would count that as a board gaming term. Okay, even though it's a play on words. 1-1. All right, so we need to put something in row 1 and need to take one of these letters here. Let me think if we can find something cool. Well, we could take an E and maybe try something like meeple, right? That could be possible. So let's put an E like in the 3rd letter here. Like in the 3rd space, like this. Okay, so meeple and dice. I hope that I will not forget these words. All right, then we roll again. 4-4. Okay, line 4, a new word already. I would like to finish these off, but okay. So C, R, P, O, or Q. Maybe the R, we could do something like board, right? Like a game board. These are very short words, but I don't want to overdo it. B-O-A-R. Yeah, let's do that. So we would have board here. Yeah, that's pretty much how the game continues. I think this is a pretty nice word exercise. All right, so line 1, we wanted to have meeple. 4, we would have a P here, right? If we chose the 4 here for this box. Line 1, we would have the P for meeple. Let's do that. Okay, cool. 2 and 4, dice won't really work. For the 4, we wanted to have board. And that's the 2. And you see, now we have a problem because we can't do any of that. So now we will either have to switch to another word, right? Or I will have to cross off one of these boxes here. Because for the 4, we wanted to have board, and that doesn't work. What we can do is we can do draft instead, right? Then the word won't start here, but I think that doesn't matter. We could do draft instead, right? Instead of board. I think we will do that. Draft, and then put an F here. Like this. Yeah, I think that's a pretty good idea. Yeah, I think that's a pretty good idea. All right, 1 and 4. 1, draft won't work here. Oh no. Okay, and how about 4 and 1? Here we wanted to have meeple. That's not possible either. And now you see a little bit, I mean, this game is pretty cool. I like the idea, but the problem is really that each letter only exists once, right? And that makes it quite tough. I would have appreciated maybe more letters in the box, right? That each letter exists at least twice, at least the most important letters, right? Or maybe have some abilities. They have like 3 abilities, a game, and you can maybe like have like a wild letter or wild line. But okay, that doesn't work. So meeple won't work here. And I have no idea what else we could do here. And here for draft, we can't do anything either. No, I will cross off one of these boxes now. For now. You see, I've never rolled a 3 or 5 so far. Never. Okay, 2 and 4. That would work for draft at least, right? But not for dice. Then let's do draft. Let's continue. Let's take in T here for the 2 and put it here. Oh, we just need a D and an A, which is both in 3, which we have never gotten so far. You gotta be kidding me. What's wrong today? 4-4 draft, not possible either here. And now we can't really do anything anymore. Roft. I don't see any way we can do this. Like doubles are the worst. Oh no. Okay, let's give another pass. 1 and 2. So we wanted to have dice here. That is possible. We can take the E from the 1 and put it here on line 2. Something is wrong with these dice, because I've never rolled a 3 or 5 so far. Can you be that unlucky? I'm not sure if you can actually. You know what, let me just continue now, but if I don't roll a 3 or 5 next time, I will get other dice, different dice, and try that. So, 2 and 4. From our draft, we can't take anything here. Line 2, 4, dice we can't do either. But we could take the R and do rice. I mean, that's not a board gaming term then, right? But that's something that we could do. So let's try rice at least, that we have something. 3 or 5? Okay, we have 5. That's something new. And the 6, by the way, that is a wild, right? But I mean, that's the first 6 I'm actually rolling. 5. Let me see. We could actually take this as any line, the 6, and take it as line 2, and then as 5, take the I. So we would have rice here. So we would have our first word. Can we continue that? Ricey? Riced? No, that won't work. No. Rice farmer. No. Okay. Whatever. Let's continue. 3 and 5. Okay, now we finally get the 5s. Oh, we don't have anything in 3 or 5. Okay, let's do a short word because I don't trust in anything long anymore. 3, we could try board again, right? So let's put the B here at the beginning, right? The B from 3, and then put it on line 5. Okay. 6 and 2. Oops, that was a 2. 2, meeple, not good. Drafting, but that's a little bit long. So, oh, but we can't put anything on line 2. Wait. Okay, then we wanted to have board here. That's not working either. Then we could start with something in row number 3. I'm not quite sure yet, but let's just put an F here at the beginning and then see what we can build from that. Okay, 2 and 4. 2 here, what will draft? That's not gonna work. And the other way, 4. Oh, 2 is already gone. Okay, can we do anything else here? Rift. Oh no, that doesn't look good. Can we do anything with the rice here? Rice? So no. I think we're already done. I think there's nothing more we can do here at the moment. Yeah, I guess that would be it. Because I can't find anything we can like. Can we do anything here? Raft to TR. Can we put anything there? Drift would work, but we don't have a D here. No, I can't think of anything at the moment. No, I guess there's nothing. Okay, then we would have to cross with the other pass and we would now be done with the game. Problem is we only have one word. That's 4 letters. That is 2 points. We don't get any bonus points because we don't have topical words, and that's it. That's the only word we have. So we would have only 2 points, which is really not a lot. Last game I played, I had 15 points. So 2 is really not a lot. But let's just continue just a little bit and see what we can do with a few more rolls. 6-6. That is actually a wild. So let's put the A here, because now that's it. Now we would already have raft. That's another 2 points. If we can put a D there, then we would actually get 3 points plus 2, even 5, right? 5. We wanted to have board here, which won't work, but let's do I here. Let's continue a little bit. 3. Yeah, 3, that's a D, and we can put it in any line. Draft, you see? And now we actually have a really good word here. See, it was just that one pass. Here we wanted to have meeple. That won't work. Okay, but now we would have an issue. But we could do maybe a different word here. Can I find something quite quick? I'm not sure. I don't know. No, I can't think of anything right now. So let's just leave it like this. Another pass, and now we really lost. I mean, we can't continue forever. Now we would have more points. Now we would have these 2 here, but also we would have 5 letters. That is 3 points plus 2, because it's a topical word. That's 5 plus 2, so we would have 7 now. But still, it's not very good. But that is pretty much how you play. That's how you play Lingo Land by the Dark Imp. So I think it's a pretty cool game. I like games like this. I just think this is a little bit too unforgiving because you are rolling essentially, and if you're unlucky, and you know how unlucky I am at games, then you don't really stand a chance here, right? So it would be cool if these letters would actually be doubled, like this E, A, like at least the vowels, that you would have those doubled at least, and then maybe like the most important letters like F and S and T and these letters, that they would be double as well. I think that would be much better because that would be a little bit more forgiving. Here, if you never roll a 3, you can never put an A anyplace, right? Just for example. So, but apart from that, it is a pretty cool game. I like the idea. It's quick to play. And if you roll together, like if you play in a multiplayer game, of course, it's a little bit better because then you all have access to these same letters, right? And then you can really see, okay, who gets more points. If I only have 2 now, but somebody else managed to get 4, well, good for them. They had the same letters and they actually did it better. So, yeah. But that was my playthrough of the Dark Imp Dark Lingo Land. I want to thank all of you for your support, and especially my patrons who are generously supporting me on Patreon, although they really wouldn't have to do that. So this is amazing. I can't hardly believe it. A huge shout out to Thagno, especially, who's currently my biggest supporter. Thank you so much for that. If you also would like to support me, why don't you head over to my Patreon? You will find the link in this video's description. And also, if you enjoyed my video, why don't you let me know by liking and commenting? The algorithm would thank you for that, and I, of course, as well. You can also subscribe to my channel if you would like to keep up to date with my future releases, and also watch like my entire backlog of videos here. There's quite a lot to get through. You can also join my Discord server, so you can hang out with me and my community. Alright, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the very next video. Take care, everyone, stay safe, and cheers.